The perfect Liverpool midfielder has sent another strong transfer reminder to Jürgen Klopp. It's clear that Liverpool needs a midfield evolution next summer. There is currently a midfield vacancy at Anfield as Julian missed out on buying Aurelien Tchouameni this summer. Liverpool will hope to fill that gap with Jude Bellingham in the summer of 2023, but it won't be enough on its own to fix the club's midfield problem. With James Milner's contract expiring and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and Naby Keita in the same boat, there will be plenty of midfielders to replace should Julian and FSG decide not to extend the trio's current deals. This means Liverpool will have to make multiple additions to their midfield next summer, and another target alongside Bellingham is Lovro Majer. He recently proved why he would be a perfect option for Jürgen Klopp's midfield, with his creativity and productivity alongside his high-intensity play style and defensive ability. It also becomes an attractive name given his age and the fact that he plays for Rennes. They sold players like Eduardo Camavinga, Edouard Mendy and Ousmane Dembélé for just under £30 million. This would be a fair price point for Liverpool to acquire Majer despite his £17.5 million valuation according to Transfermarkt. Another issue is the fact that it is a Croatian international. Given that no team has won the Champions League without a Croatian player on their roster in over a decade, Liverpool could give themselves an advantage in their pursuit of the coveted trophy by signing the midfielder. Impressively, Majer has been gaining attention lately for his national side as well. He took part in the Croatian League of Nations match against Denmark on Thursday night and once again reminded Klopp of his quality. He made an immediate impact from the bench and secured the win to secure a key victory that put Croatia at the top of the Nations League group above France, Denmark and Austria. He is currently averaging 0.78 goals per 90 minutes at international level for Croatia. He scored 11 goals and recorded 7 assists in 48 games for Rennes. He emphasized how impressive it can be going forward. Liverpool are looking to sign the versatile midfielder Majer next summer. Do you think Lovro Majer can succeed at Liverpool? Liverpool's midfield dilemma. Liverpool's £22.5 million midfielder is open to a new deal at the club but first wants the assurance that he will be a key player. Naby Keita has been at Liverpool since 2018, but the general consensus of fans and experts is that he never quite made it to Merseyside due to the extensive list of injuries that occur at a regular rate. Next summer, James Milner and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain will likely part ways. Keita was also on this list, but the latest news is that the club does not want to let him go for free. The now 27-year-old is reportedly looking into a new deal but is seeking assurances from the club that he will be a key player. Currently, he's out until at least the end of October and continues to miss matches. The latest news is that Keita asked the club for a guarantee before he put pen to paper. There is great uncertainty about his future, and with so many injury records, there is a lot to discuss between the club and the player. Discussions are ongoing between Keita's manager and Liverpool regarding a contract extension, but the midfielder wants to understand how important it will be to Klopp before committing his future to the club. Recently, Romano expressed that there is a lot of interest in Keita. He's not in Liverpool's strongest midfield trio, and Harvey Elliott can be considered losing his spot now due to his running speed and reliability. Liverpool have started talks with Keita about a new contract and are increasingly hopeful of reaching an agreement. The Reds don't want to lose their midfielder for anything and want to maintain their market value. If they choose to renew their deal, it's unlikely they'll keep both James Milner and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, whose deals expire next summer. The outcome of Keita's situation will play a big part in what Liverpool do next summer. We know Jude Bellingham is the main target, but if he comes to Merseyside it certainly looks like at least a new midfielder will join. But Keita's attitude is obviously not quite fair. Because Klopp already values him enough, but cannot play due to his injury. It is not possible to understand what kind of guarantee Klopp would give him in such a situation. Last year, for example, Liverpool had the most stable season of their career and seemed to be putting things right. While everyone was expecting a much better Keita this year, the Guinean star almost didn't start the season. Despite the international break after the injury he suffered at the beginning of the season, the team still could not return and missed the matches where his place in the midfield was guaranteed. In a painting like this, Keita doesn't seem to have much right to ask for anything. On the contrary, it would be healthier for Klopp to ask him for guaranteed match points. Do you think Liverpool should continue with Keita? Diogo Jota winks to the starting 11. Liverpool's £54 million star was on Portugal's points table this weekend, and his form can now confirm Liverpool's place as a starting striker. Diogo Jota scored for Portugal with an assist from Cristiano Ronaldo, showing that he continues to return to his best form. Given Liverpool's problems with Uruguayan forward Darwin Nunez, Jota is ready to lead the line for the Reds, with 21 goals scored in all competitions last season. Jota is expected to start in the strongest starting lineup for Liverpool, but that means he must continue working with limited minutes for Nunez. A header from Ronaldo's diagonal allowed Portugal to crush the Czech Republic, and Jota scored his 10th goal in just 27 games. He has started 2 of his last 4 matches for his country in the UEFA Nations League in the starting lineup, and Ronaldo is doing very well as part of an extremely exciting Portuguese team with talents such as Rafael Leo, Bruno Fernandes and João Felix. Before the international break, Jota assisted Mohamed Salah on the opening goal of the Champions League match against Ajax. His first touch, vision, and passing weight were excellent, and it showed exactly why Jürgen Klopp loves to have someone who can connect as well as Roberto Firmino did for him. This is where Nunez needs to improve. Because names like Luis Diaz and Salah, who make big goal threats, generally need not be selfish in order to be effective. Of course, it also helps the team that Jota is a very good finisher with both feet and head. Nunez will have to wait his turn. Despite being a record signing, his form was uncertain as Liverpool did not yet understand how to play to their strengths. As in some Champions League matches, he will definitely win minutes in cup matches, but his troubles will continue with only minor roles. The overall goal is for the team to be successful, and playing Jota is the best choice to secure that right now. Of course, getting the club's record transfer on the bench isn't easy for Klopp, but current form demands it. Moreover, Liverpool needs to reverse this bad trend, and change is a must. Do you think Diogo Jota should be in the starting 11 instead of Darwin Nunez?